The federal opposition leader Bill Shorten has repeated calls for Aboriginal co-commissioners to be appointed to the Royal Commission into Youth Detention in the Northern Territory. Reporter Stephanie Zillman is at the Garma Festival in northeast Arnhem Land where he spoke, and Stephanie joins me now. Stephanie, less than a week before the Garma Festival, the story of abuse in youth detention centres broke. Has that influenced the agenda there?
Good afternoon, Adrian. Yes, much like the Garma Festival last year, when just before the festival there was the Adam Goodes racist scandal, this year again we've seen the agenda being set very much by the scandal of youth detention here in the Northern Territory. Each successive Aboriginal leader who has spoken, as well as politicians, has acknowledged the Four Corners report this week. We've heard from Noel Pearson, Mick Gooda, Nigel Scullion, to name a few, and each person has certainly been very much compelled to address the abuses in the detention centres here. So the agenda has very much been set by that story.
And Stephanie, Bill Shorten spoke to the forum this morning. What did he have to say?
Yes, he did. He actually spent his entire 20-minute speech wholly addressing the abuse of children in detention centres. He reaffirmed Labor's commitment that the Royal Commission does have bipartisan support. However, he voiced concerns that without the appointment of at least 2 Aboriginal co-commissioners, the Royal Commission would suffer from an authenticity problem. Here's a little bit of what he had to say earlier.
If you want this Royal Commission to be successful, and I think all Australians do, I think that what we want to see is that Aboriginal people and their leaders, and there are many respected leaders in the community who could do these jobs as co-commissioners. I think that if we're going to solve a problem, part of the problem up to being now is that you haven't had Aboriginal people in charge of their own future. So I think the co-commissioner's argument will be, in and of itself, a serious test for the credibility of the Commission. I think for a lot of Aboriginal people, this Royal Commission will be a far less credible venture if they're not being consulted with, listened to. We don't have a man and a woman as co-commissioners.
And Stephanie, it's the 40th anniversary of the Aboriginal Land Rights Act. What's been the nature of discussions there on that?
Despite the agenda being very much set by the youth detention centre scandal, there has been a lot of very interesting discussion around the recognised movement and the issue of constitutional recognition. A number of leaders have reaffirmed their commitment to seeing this happen. However, Mick Gooda is one Indigenous leader who yesterday said he didn't see the projected goal of the recognised movement to see that plebiscite happen by the 27th of March next year. He didn't think that that would be possible.
All right, Stephanie Zillman, we'll leave it there, reporting for us live from northeast Arnhem Land. Thank you.